Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd. So this offseason is already shaping up to be a crazy offseason, a ton of possibilities and things that could happen, and we're going to add a little bit of fuel to the fire. Now, Kevin O'Connor, the writer at The Ringer, he made an article explaining how the 76ers could potentially, land both LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard this summer. Now, this is what he laid out. He would say the Sixers will have to send an all-out monster package to, of course, the San Antonio Spurs, and they will have to send the Markelle Fultz, Dario Saric, Robert Covington, the number 10 pick, and a couple of drafted stash players. They will also need to send over Jared Bayless as well to get rid of that salary, and then they will have a big three of Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Kawhi Leonard, and then they will still have enough money to sign a max player, potentially LeBron James, if JJ Redick agrees to take a deal worth less than $10 million. So he has to take that pay cut as well. If he does that, you could have a potential of having LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard join Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons down there in Philadelphia. Now, will this happen? This is definitely going to be hard, but it is potential. Has some potential to actually happen. Now, the first thing that will actually need to happen is you will need to get Kawhi Leonard from the San Antonio Spurs. Now, the Spurs really don't want to trade Kawhi unless they get a monster deal, and they don't want to trade him to the Western Conference. So the fact that Philadelphia is in the East definitely does help things out a little bit for them. Markelle Fultz, a young guy, has potential. Dario Saric, I like him a ton. That is another young piece that has potential. And then you have Robert Covington, guy who can fill in for you and do some things for you. The number 10 pick, you can also draft somebody there. Jared Bayless is a salary dump. But this could potentially be two young players and the number 10 pick to try to get Kawhi Leonard, who may or may not decide to stay with the San Antonio Spurs, after this season. If that is the case, maybe Popovich and the Spurs decide to go ahead and ship him out to the 76ers. And if that happens, things get a whole lot more interesting, because now LeBron James has an option and a place that he could go, and you have another super team already there if you just decide to go to Philadelphia. So this is an option. Will it happen? Like I said, it could be a stretch, but it is in the realm of possibilities. But a lot of things need to go right. You also look at Paul George could also go there instead of LeBron James, because they have enough money to sign a max guy, and that could be Paul George, who I'm already on record saying I like his fit with the 76ers more than LeBron James. So a ton of things can happen. Like I said, this was Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer who laid this out there, and I would love to hear your guys' opinion on it. Do you see this happening? And if it does happen, and you have a roster with Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James and or Paul George in Philly, do you think they're a championship contending team? You guys let me know how you guys feel about that in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.